5 habits that are keeping you overlooked and unnoticed. I'm Branson Bowen, and this is Beyond the Blueprint podcast. In this video, I'm going to share 5 tips that will help elevate your success and build confidence in your profession. All right, let's jump into it. Number 1, not getting out there. You've got to get out there in the industry. You can't just sit behind your desk or sit at home in this new hybrid work area environment. You've got to go to events. You've got to build lunches and coffee meetings and go to dinner and have drinks. If you're not a drinker, you don't have to drink. But you've got to get out there. Many industries are built, specifically my industry in the commercial real estate space, people like to hang out. They like to go to events. They like to be around professionals that are in the same industry as them. If that's something that you don't like to do, you have to get good at being uncomfortable. Once you start to do it more and more, I promise you'll get over it. If you don't know about networking events in your industry, I would advise you to be on LinkedIn or Eventbrite. Those two things. There's another app called Meetup. You can look at different things in your industry, different networking events that are going on. LinkedIn is a great resource to, if you follow people within your industry or you follow organizations within your industry, a lot of times they post those events on there. You go to that register link, you register for the event, and you show up. Point number 2, your social body language. Whether you're at work, in a board meeting, or at an event, your body language says a ton. If you're introverted, that's fine. But your social body language needs to reflect one that is charismatic, that is able to connect and relate to people, and that people want to talk to. If you want to elevate your sphere of influence or even have influence, people have got to want to hear from you. You don't have to be loud, but you can't sit in the corner. You can't shrug your shoulders. You can't be not willing to chat and talk with other people. You've got to be willing to be uncomfortable. But all of those things will help your sphere of influence and help build influence with who you are and to get people to listen to you. Point number 3. Lack of confidence with the value that you can bring. Whether you're going to an event or you're building your network and you're meeting with someone one-on-one, you've got to be confident with the value that you can bring to them. Most industries, networking is built around value. If you can bring value, therefore you're able to connect more with one specific person. Knowing the service that you provide actually helps the clients. If you're just going to sell something that you don't really believe in, you're not going to be that confident with the value you can bring. If you can bring value in a ton of different ways, that makes your networking abilities trajectory increase tremendously. You've got to be able to connect the dots. You've got to be able to network with other different types of people. You've got to be able to manage different personalities. But providing value is connecting all of those dots. Providing value is the ability to help someone else succeed. The more you do that, the more your network is going to grow. Number 4, dress for the occasion. I have a friend that this exact scenario happened to. His clothes were outdated, pleated pants, and penny loafers. Yes, penny loafers. We talked for a while about how he needed to update his wardrobe, and then we finally made a change. The first thing we did was we got a feel for what he felt comfortable in. We went on Pinterest and figured out what he wanted to look like, what kind of clothes he wanted to wear. The next thing we did was we went to outlet malls and discount stores, Nordstrom Rack, places like that that offer a tremendous discount on high-end clothing. We tried to match what he liked visually with what he could wear and what he could afford. The next thing was we went to a tailor. Tailoring your clothes is a perfect way to accomplish that exact precise fit without spending thousands of dollars on clothes. So this simple trick will help you dress for your occasion and also feel comfortable while doing it. Point number 5, being authentic. In today's time, it is tough when you're in sales or you're building your network or you're in different industries to not be who you are. We find it challenging to try to be who people want us to be. We try to be something that we're not, which really hurts our personality. But one thing that really helps build your brand and who you are for the long term is to be who you are. to embrace your authentic self, to embrace things that you might find funny or you might think are quirky or weird. That's okay. In today's time, being authentic is unfortunately rare, but it's something that will keep you known in who you are. And people thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy it. Don't be rude, but be authentic. Embrace yourself and build your network. Subscribe and like this channel for more content just like this.